Have you ever noticed how a single moment can feel incredibly alive when you are truly paying attention? The sound of rain tapping against a window, the warmth of sunlight on your face, the quiet laughter of someone you love. Yet most of the time, we miss these moments completely. Our minds are either replaying the past or rehearsing the future. We are everywhere except where life is actually happening, right now. This is where the true power of presence reveals itself. Presence is the simple yet powerful ability to be fully engaged in the current moment. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but in reality it is one of the most transformative skills a person can develop. When you are present, your mind stops racing between regrets and worries. Instead, it settles into clarity. You begin to notice details you once overlooked. Conversations feel deeper. Experiences become richer. Even ordinary moments start to feel meaningful. Modern life, however, constantly pulls us away from presence. Notifications buzz, messages appear, deadlines pile up, and our attention becomes fragmented. Many people live their entire days on autopilot, eating while scrolling, talking while thinking about something else, walking while mentally planning tomorrow. In this distracted state, life begins to blur together. Days pass quickly, yet they feel strangely empty. Presence breaks that cycle. It slows down time in the most beautiful way. When you give your full attention to what you are doing, the moment expands. A simple cup of tea becomes an experience. A short walk becomes refreshing. A conversation becomes genuine connection. Life stops feeling rushed and starts feeling real. One of the most powerful aspects of presence is the clarity it brings to your thinking. When the mind is scattered, decisions become stressful. You overanalyze, doubt yourself, and imagine endless worst-case scenarios. But when you are present, your mind becomes calmer and sharper. Instead of reacting impulsively, you respond thoughtfully. This clarity allows better decisions, stronger focus, and greater confidence. Presence also improves relationships in ways most people underestimate. Think about the difference between talking to someone who is distracted and someone who is fully attentive. When someone listens with complete focus, you feel seen. You feel valued. You feel understood. Presence communicates respect without needing any words. In relationships, people often believe that love is shown through grand gestures. But more often, it is presence that strengthens bonds. Sitting with someone without checking your phone. Listening without interrupting. Being mentally and emotionally available. These simple acts create trust and emotional closeness. Another hidden benefit of presence is its effect on stress. Much of our anxiety comes from thinking about things that have not happened yet. We imagine problems, anticipate difficulties, and mentally replay situations again and again. The mind creates pressure long before reality does. But the present moment is rarely as overwhelming as the scenarios we imagine. When you return your attention to the present, many worries lose their grip. Instead of dealing with dozens of imagined problems, you focus only on what is actually in front of you. This makes challenges easier to handle. The mind becomes calmer, and stress begins to dissolve. Presence also enhances productivity. This might sound surprising in a world that glorifies multitasking. But multitasking is often just rapid task switching, and every switch drains mental energy. When you concentrate fully on one task at a time, your work becomes faster and higher quality. Focus deepens, mistakes decrease, and progress becomes visible. Many high performers understand this secret. They are not necessarily working longer hours. They are simply more present during the time they work. Their attention is not scattered across 10 different things. It is directed completely toward the task at hand. Developing presence does not require complicated techniques. It begins with awareness. Notice when your mind drifts away from what you are doing. Gently bring it back. Pay attention to your breathing. Observe your surroundings. Feel the rhythm of your steps when you walk. Listen carefully when someone speaks. These small shifts gradually train the mind to stay where life is unfolding. The beauty of presence is that it does not require changing your entire life. You do not need a new job, a new city, or a new routine. The same life can feel completely different when you experience it consciously. The moments that once slipped past unnoticed suddenly become vivid and meaningful. Over time, presence becomes more than just a practice, it becomes a way of living. You begin to appreciate ordinary moments instead of constantly chasing extraordinary ones. Gratitude appears naturally. Your mind feels lighter because it is no longer carrying the weight of endless mental noise. Life itself is nothing more than a collection of moments. If we miss the moments, we miss life. The past exists only in memory, and the future exists only in imagination. The present moment is the only place where life truly unfolds. Learning to live in it is perhaps the greatest skill we can develop. So slow down for a moment. Take a deep breath. Notice where you are right now. The more you return to the present, the more life begins to reveal its richness. And once you experience the power of presence, you realize something profound. The life you were searching for has been happening right in front of you all along. If this idea resonates with you, start practicing presence today. Put your full attention into the next conversation you have, the next meal you eat, or the next step you take. Small moments of awareness can gradually transform the way you experience your entire life. And if you enjoyed this perspective, share it with someone who might need a reminder to slow down and truly experience the present moment.